Hi, second grade turtles. Mrs. Houts here. Today, for math, we are going to talk about place value and base 10 blocks. So take a moment to look at this picture. Hopefully these look familiar. I know in class you're used to being able to hold those foam or plastic base 10 blocks that are the little tiny squares that are ones, or cubes that are 1 blocks. And then you have the long plastic or foam ones that are tens, and then the big squares that are hundreds. I'm not sure if you guys used the hundreds place, this one, last year in first grade, but this right here, it's 100 ones all put together. So there's 100 of these little squares. I'm not going to keep going, I'm going to stop there. So we use these blocks to show numbers in a different way instead of just writing the number. And we can separate them by place value. So we have our ones place, our tens place, and our hundreds place. Today we are just going to focus on our ones and tens. So we'll focus on these two. And I'm going to show you a couple examples of me writing the number and then drawing the blocks to represent the number. So to show the number. So let's start with the number 21 because that's one of my favorite numbers. So I'm going to write that number in my place value chart so I can see which number is in the ones place and which number is in the tens place. So 21. So I can now draw my base 10 blocks. I can see that I have one block. So one little tiny cube, but I'm drawing it as a square. And then I have a 2 in the tens place. So that actually means 20 because 2 tens, 10 plus 10 equals 20. So I'm going to draw 2 10 blocks. So now with my blocks, I have 10, 20, 1. I have 21. Let's try that with another number. I'm thinking of 35. 35. So my 5 goes in the ones place and my 3 goes in the tens place. So together I have 35. Now, since I have 5 in the ones place, I have to draw how many ones blocks? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have a 3 in the tens place. So how many tens blocks do I have to draw? 3 tens blocks. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm showing my number 35 in 2 ways. I wrote it as a number. Then I also drew it as a picture with my base 10 blocks. So now I want you to try this on a piece of paper or in a notebook. What you can do is you can draw like this. This is called a T-chart because it looks like the letter T. And then we can write right here a O for the ones place, so you can write the whole word ones. And then on the other side, we're going to write T for tens place. You can write the whole word tens. And now you can choose any number. So again, I'm going to choose a random one. I'm going to do 47. That's my number. And now I'm going to draw my picture. 7 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I'm going to draw my tens. 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I can see that I have written this number in 2 different ways. in the standard form of writing just the number 47 and then drawing base 10 blocks. So I want you to do this in your notebook or on a piece of paper with 5 different numbers. So draw your T-chart and label it with 1s and 10s. Choose random numbers and draw your 1s and 10s blocks. If you want to try to challenge yourself, you can add hundreds. Maybe I add 100 and draw one big 100 block. That's if you want to challenge yourself. So choose 5, write the number, and draw. And I know we haven't been in school in a while, so try your best. You can rewatch this video to remember your place value and how to draw your 1s and 10s blocks, and try your best. Thank you, second graders.